We're going to do a player perspective now, but we have Rebecca here as our guest storyteller. Rebecca's going to run some BNR. I just want to give Rebecca a chance to say hi to you all and talk about why she's running BMR.
Hi all, really excited for this. I love running BMR. It's my favorite base 3 script to run. So I hope it'll be a great game.
Yeah. I'm excited for it too. Rebecca is one of our server storytellers. She's run a wonderful event after our Tuesday streams for a while now. It's a pretty good time.
And I get to run a lot of BMR in it. So
yeah. Oh, chat's already demanding I be the goon of the mastermind. I don't want to be the goon of the mastermind.
We'll see what happens. Yep.
Yeah, Mullabuk is in chat. Hey, friends.
Hello.
How's it going? Chat's here now, so.
I was just going to ask chat.
If you want to say something rude about anyone in chat, there's some people there who it's fine to be rude to.
Is Ryback there?
Yeah, Ryback is there, so if you want to say something mean about Ryback, now's a great time to do it.
I wasn't going to say something mean about Ryback.
Ryback's a schmuck.
Ryback has said, up yours, milk, so.
We're so much more excited to say hi to chat.
Now, wait a minute. So Ryback is telling other Ryback up yours? That's just rude.
Well, I think chat is filled with individuals. Charming individuals, yes.
Yeah, except for Ryback. Surely you agree, except for Ryback, Amador.
Hey, at this point, who do I want to make an enemy of, Ryback or you? And considering you're in the game with me, I'd rather make an enemy of you.
I think I heard Mullabok's out there too. So you could try making an enemy of Mullabok, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Several people in chat are also asking us to all wish Nor an happy early birthday.
Aww.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you, chat.
The seat's gonna get filled. I'm sure it's gonna get filled. Someone's gonna come sit in it.
It's under control.
Yeah, there it is.
Wait.
Someone responsible is taking care of that.
Does Noor have the same birthday as the Gregorian calendar?
In a way, yes.
It's okay. You don't have to dox your birthday, Noor. It's fine. We all know that it's sometime in the next or previous 2 weeks, and that's fine enough for us. But while you're doxing information about yourself, could you just let us all know your social security number?
Yeah, it's
Mother's maiden name.
The street where you grew up
sure.
on?
Yeah,
that'd be helpful.
First pet's name. Yeah.
First Karn, you know.
Color of your first car.
Color of your first car, yes.
brown.
Yep, mine was red.
Did not choose that color.
Your elementary school.
Acronym was DIS.
I will never forgive my middle school for keeping PMS.
DIS, is that demon in Scarlet Training?
I guess so.
Did you make yourself a spot on my bed and then run away? You're the weirdest dog ever.
There's so many dogs who are quite weird.
Very strange dog.
Thank you for the Prime sub, Christine.
Ooh.
But she made a big deal about posting it, so I felt like I had to.
Yeah, no, you're supposed to. We do that sometimes, where we say like, "Thank you for the first time chat," or "Thank you for the Prime sub," or "Thanks for the hydrate, Ryback."
Thank you for the social security number, Q-Mage. We will do that. Put that to good use.
Yeah. Too bad I'm not there to see all of the hydrates. I guess I'll just have to guess.
Milk, you could just stay hydrated all of the time. That works too, you know.
It's probably a good idea to remind chat that since Emma is streaming, you could, of course, redeem something that would allow her to tell you all about this really cool website. But it's your choice, of course.
Nah. The
Hey, Al.
shilling is currently out of stock.
Hey, Al, I
Hi,
have
Rebecca.
a setup I'm happy with, so I will see you on the flip side of night 1, which I'm sure will be peaceful and non-lethal for all involved.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Bringing in another minion.
Oh,
You two
no. No. Go away. Go away. Go away. No one wants you here. No one wants you here. Not a single person wants you here.
Oh no! We have to be on the same team.
We need a re-rack.
You know how happy I bet
You can
Rebecca
put
was
that
when
in
she
the
saw this.
suggestion box.
Who's our demon, by the way?
You two need a demon?
No.
Oh, I forgot to put one of those in the bag. Oh, we'll get that re-rack that you wanted. It is Tony the Lost.
Okay.
Awesome. Great. Bye, Emma.
Best of luck.
Oh man, I gotta refill my drink.
Thank you for the gift subs. We appreciate it here at Grim Scenarios.
Yeah, chat.
From apparently Valorant. Thank you, Valorant.
Could try to be entertaining the chat, but oh, must be asleep. Asleep, yeah.
Yeah, you guys all need to be entertaining chat because I'm saying literally nothing to them right now, and they're probably a little, like, bored. So,
Oh, we were assuming you were getting your demon info.
Yeah.
why would I get demon info when I'm not the demon? You
I mean,
guys
great question.
aren't thinking.
Sorry, you're a minion, right? You'd be getting minion info.
That's ridiculous. Why would I get minion info when I'm not a minion? You're just not making sense. Struck. S name.
People are allowed to lie. It's fine.
Emma, are you lying?
No, I do not know how to
This
lie.
is a safe space. We're allowed to tell untruths.
But why would I do such a thing when I prefer saying truthful things?
You got a good point there, Emma. Saying truthful things is one way of playing the game.
It's not very great if you have a red token, but you can get away with it every once in a while. Or half truths. Things that are somewhat true.
All right, chat. So
I
there's
enjoy quoting red rules.
we are of course going to completely ignore this outsider bluff situation. We're going to go with the townsfolk. What townsfolk should we claim? We're not claiming professor. What would we possibly do with a professor bluff? I literally don't care if I'm a lunatic minion. There is absolutely no way I'm going to tell a lunatic that I'm their minion. And we've already established that the best pizza in the world, chat, is the Rosa pizza from Pizzeria Bianco here in Phoenix. It's a delicious dough with some Parmesan cheese on top of it, with some pistachios, some red onions, and some rosemary. I think it's like has an olive oil coating on it too. It's perfection as a food. Excuse me, pizza. But on the topic of what is the best pizza in the world, you've probably never been to Phoenix and had the roast pizza at Pizzeria Bianco. So you're just wrong. It's so good. It's so delicious. Oh, sorry about that. I did see you previously.
Is it a Brax? Oh, it's an Avery.
Well, well, well.
The outsiders are Goon, Moonchild, and Lunatic. They're right here in the Bluffs tab for you all. Goon, Moon, Loon. Goon, Moon, Loon. We're just going to ignore that information. I don't think it's very important. +1, the Godfather information isn't super important. I could take the Tinker Bluff, but then I'm just getting it in a... One of these 4 players is evil quadruple claim. Alright. I've admittedly never been to Italy. But here's the thing about pizza in Europe. I've never had... Whatever they call pizza in Europe is uniformly, in my experience, close to inedible. I'm sure there's like American pizza restaurants in Europe now that properly make pizza. But like, you walk down like a street in Europe, and there'll be like cafes that sell something called pizza, and you'll order it, and you'll put it in your mouth, and you'll be like, how could they not know how to make cheese, sauce, and bread work well? It's like they're trying to make cheese, sauce, bread taste bad. I don't know why they try to make cheese sauce taste bad in Europe, but they frequently somehow do. This I found to be true in Greece, in France, and where else have I been? It's not anything like Chicago. Chicago deep dish pizza tastes good. Whether it's pizza is a separate question, but it tastes good. But like these but European pizza tends to be quite tricky. I would imagine there's probably good pizza in Italy. I've never been to Italy. I've thought about going to Italy a few times, but then I remember I don't care for the Romans. When I go on vacations to Europe, I tend to use these the way vacations should be, which is like 14 to 15 hour days scheduled of archaeology and museum tourism. And I don't know. I'm sure Italy has some decent museums and archaeology, but it's all just Italian. And Roman, and that's the fun is you go, so yeah, you go to the Acropolis Museum, for example, in Athens, and you look at all the stuff, and it's so beautiful, and you're like, this is really nice, and I'm happy, and I'm glad to be here.
Good morning, folks. I have a really, really big problem, which is that I am a teensy bit dead. This is a calamity that must be solved, if not immediately, at least soon. And please also welcome in Aves, our traveling apprentice, who's traveled in at the top of day 1. Her ability is, on the first night, you gain a townsfolk ability if good, or a minion ability if evil, which she's already been informed about. Have fun.
We did it, everybody. Let's
Yay!
go.
Also, twist for 2025.
Hey!
In about 15 seconds.
Yay!
Time zones. Woo.
Hey, Avery, what's up? Oh, fine. I won't try to talk to you. I won't try to include you in the game, Avery.
No, I want to talk. I was just trying to change my pronouns because the lesbian one was fun, but I want to go back to my normal pronoun. Let's talk.
Okay. Avery. Oh, Dax here now.
Emma.
What's up?
Hello, my dear. Hello, Chad. I've missed you. It's been 2 hours, but I've missed you anyways. What are you doing in this game? What's your plan?
What do you want my plan to be? Apparently it's to spill my meat on my keyboard, so hold on one second and entertain chat while I go get a paper towel.
I got a Poe tarot deck recently. So this is the Knight of Ravens, and I think is a really cool card. I know Emma has been into cartomancy, and maybe that's an old fling, but I've been into tarot recently, so I got this gifted as a present. It also makes sense because The Fall of the House of Usher is my second favorite Mike Flanagan TV show. I just did a rewatch with my partner. It was her first time watching and my second time watching. I really love all of Mike Flanagan's works, and Fall of the House of Usher is probably my second favorite of his. Hello. Well, Emma left me, so I guess I'll come back and finish what I was saying. Not a big Poe person, kind of a weird dude, you know, style of the time and all that, but still. But I do like his works occasionally. He's a pretty good writer. I don't know. Is Emma back from dealing with the issue? Probably not.
Yeah, sorry about that, chat. Sorry about that, Avery. I was trying to clean meat off my keyboard, and I accidentally closed the window that had the game open on it.
Love that for us. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Anyway, what do you want to share this game, Avery?
I'm the gossip. Well, the apprentice gossip, but the gossip.
Okay. What if I told you I was the courtier who drank with the apprentice?
I would be sad, but I guess it's fine.
It's
is that illegal?
It's illegal, but I did want to test that.
Yeah, I mean, I believe you. I'd still gossip like normal, but...
Chat, the type of meat I spilled on my keyboard is Scale and Feather, which is a local Arizona meadery, Horn of Valhalla, cherry mead with hibiscus.
Oh, I thought you said meat a bunch, and I was confused because I know that you don't eat meat normally.
I don't eat meat. Ever.
That's true. I didn't know if that was like a known fact about the Emma. Like I know you drip feed chat like little facts every once in a while. I didn't know if that was one of the outed ones yet. Anyways, hi Rebecca. Bye Rebecca.
Hi Avery.
We have fun here.
If you're curious, I'm Oh, excuse me. That's great. I drink. Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm out of my hot pepper mead, so I am reduced to cherry mead, which is fine. But yeah, you can't, as the courtier, when you point to a character on the script, you have to point to a character that's on the script, and the travelers aren't on the script. Yeah, I wish I still had spicy mead left. I unfortunately drank it all because it was spicy, and I liked it. Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
I'll match whatever you want to do.
What can I gamble you as?
Ooh, gamble me as the courtier.
Okay. Interesting.
No, wait. Gamble me as the lunatic. That'll probably kill you.
Whoa.
You're trying to die, right? That's what the gambler does?
No, I'm trying to confirm good players so I live. Or even funnier, confirm an evil player and I'll live. And I won't even tell you about it. I won't even tell the rest of town about it. I'll just be like, I know. You know that I know, and I know that you know. That we could just be friends as evil players.
Okay, then you should gamble me as the pucka.
Okay, so you want to be gambled as the pucka.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Well, I gave you 2 other ones, but it sounds like you're going to go with that one. So how about you do that?
Probably going to go courtier if I choose to gamble you.
Yeah, that's probably the best bet, but you do you.
These others
I'm not going to tell you how to play.
Seem particularly risky.
You do what you want to do. That's I can't tell you how to play your own game. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
Not too bad. I am the pucka. What is you?
I am the Godfather.
Ooh. Okay. We have Sailor and Gambler. I'm taking Exorcist because I think I can time the kills and say frame somebody at that point.
Okay. I've hard claimed Gambler to one person, so I'll keep hard claiming Gambler, I suppose.
All right. What are the outsiders?
I was told about a lunatic, a goon, and a moonchild.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to mark down who the lunatic is. I took a picture though, so. Who is the lunatic? Ah, Satan is the lunatic.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye. So what kind of cool good power do you have, Avery?
Oh, I'm the Gossip.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to Town Square. If you or anybody else would like to gossip, stick your hand in the air like you just don't care. Angelo!
Oh, that was a fake hand.
You fooled me. Struck?
I would like to gossip that the demon neighbors an outsider.
Heard. Alyssa?
I want to gossip that if I juggled Monica as a grandmother, Ganado as a tinker, and Blind as a goon, I would get a 3.
Monica, we run the list by me again.
Monica as a grandmother, Ganado as a tinker, and Blind as a goon, I would get a 3.
Great, got it. Nor.
Nor would like to gossip Gandaldor, Angelo, Dak, and Blind as one of them's the goon.
Heard. And Tony the Lost.
And Tony the Lost would like to gossip that the grandmother got poisoned information on night 1.
Heard.
Or incorrect information, however you want to parse that.
Those are different, you tell me.
Incorrect information.
Okay. Gandaldor?
I would like to please gossip that the 2 people sitting next to Aves and the 2 people sitting next to them are all good.
2 people sitting next to Aves and the 2 people sitting next to who?
Those 2 people. So basically, Dak, Struck, Milk, Alyssa, good.
Heard. Blind?
I would like to gossip exactly one of my neighbors is evil.
Heard. Aves.
I would like to gossip that at least 2 of the previous gossips would have killed if they were the gossip.
Those 2 gossips being?
Well, at least of the 2 previous.
And what were the 2 previous?
Not my problem.
Not my problem either. I'm not accepting that gossip.
That's how I roll. That's right. You tell her, Rebecca. You tell her.
Milk.
I'd like to gossip that Angelo is the Shabaloff.
Heard. Monica.
I would like to gossip that 2 players would have to survive execution today.
Heard. Emma.
Yes, I would like to gossip, that Noor is specifically incredibly evil.
Not just regular evil.
Incredibly evil.
Heard. Aves again.
Yeah, I would like to gossip that everyone... I would like to gossip that Dak, Emma, Noor, and Alyssa are all good. Good aligned.
Dak, Emma, Noor, and Alyssa. Heard. Nominations are open.
Oh, can I nominate Noor?
Sure, why?
I heard Noor is incredibly evil. Not just regular type evil, incredibly evil.
I've heard that might be the case too. Noor?
I think I'm incredibly good this game. I also want to see if Emma's gossip is correct, so we can wait a day.
I'm not the gossip. As I told you in our private conversation that led me to determine that you were incredibly evil, Noor. That's not my role.
6 is not enough.
And that's how you get somebody not executed on day 1.
Monica nominates Milk.
Tell us about it.
Well, I was going to nominate Struck instead, but Struck actually nominated Noor, and I am most certainly, definitely confirming Noor. We were the first conversation, and she and I have definitely agreed on her very real role, and I think that we should not let Milk get away with it. Also, he probably won't die anyway.
Milk?
I've heard of a pacifist and a professor, so I'm okay to test this. My role's worth keeping around for a little while.
It'll take 7.
Whoops.
It's not 7. Little Fluffy Satan? Sorry, Little Fluffy Santa.
Can I nominate Gandaldor?
Of course. Why?
I've DA protected him, and so he should live.
Gandaldor?
Yes, seems legit.
7.
It's a great way to find out if Little Fluffy Santa's the DA.
Yep.
It'd be news to me, too. That'd be...
Bringing a whole new meaning to DA science. Gandaldor is on the block.
I thought we talked about how you hard claim evil roles. That's how this is done, right?
Yeah, that's how you get away with being a good player.
No, if you claim an evil role, no one will believe you're evil. I am the Zombool.
I am the Poe.
And I'm the Shabaloff?
This is your final
We're
call.
gonna find out tonight.
Ending in 10.
And I'm just incredibly evil.
Blind, what's up?
Blind nominates Little Fluffy Santa.
Tell us about it.
Are we just gonna let her get away with it? Also, Minion Panic.
Little Fluffy Santa?
No, I was the minion, and so you don't need to panic for me. It's fine.
It'll take 8.
I like the part where I'm now no longer the only person getting accused with we can't keep letting them get away with it.
That's 3/4 of 8. Still ending in 10.
You have to let Gandalf not die for me to get away with it at least once.
Nominate Struck.
Tell us about it.
I would prefer that Little Fluffy Santa get away with it at least for one day.
Yeah, we can let her get away with it.
Thank you.
Her successfully DA protect Ganondorf. This is great.
Yeah.
8.
whoops.
No dice.
Gandalor, why do you have your shades on?
I felt like
Or can tell you from the grave. Good night.
Mastermind Day, let's go.
Oops, sorry.
Was there a hand from Struck at the very last second that went down?
I did raise it, but it was too late. It's cool that you saw it, though. Didn't count it. It's interesting. Which is fair.
All right, chat. What are we thinking? What are we thinking, chat? All right, chat. We've muted them all. We've deafened. They can't hear us. We can think and we can strategize.
Can confirm that's happened.
Let Noor, I
Yep,
think,
we
live as
100%
a frame.
can't hear Emma at all.
Molly, tell Emma to just pick herself with her demon kill ability.
Oh yeah, that's good for the Zombul. You're right.
Well, if she's the Zombul, she's not getting woken up tonight, Struck.
That's true. That's true.
I was thinking you were implying she's the Pucka, and then her abilities would cancel out.
Yes, no
Oh,
kills
no.
ever.
Oh no. We might be running a 3 hours BMR.
I have caused a 3-hour BMR, but in my defense, I wanted to win.
I'm not sure how much of a defense that.
That's the best defense.
Sometimes you just have to charge 5 times in the same game and sink all of the kills.
Have to is a choice.
Yeah, have to is doing a lot of laboring there that I'm not sure it supports.
As the storyteller, Emma, I think you'll agree that I was required to do it.
I vaguely remember this, and I vaguely remember thinking, please, goddamn, kill someone.
Would you prefer to do what?
You should kill people and not fake a Zombul game.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes it's okay to fake a Zombul game.
Sometimes I think of the 2016 version of VMR that I have a copy of for reasons, where the Zombul got to kill 2 people.
Yep.
When it woke up.
You know my fascination with that because it will sometimes make us play it.
I thought things were going pretty good, but then Noor died and that was sad.
Oh, the frame.
Noor claims Moonchild and picks Struck.
Gotcha.
Well, that's a bad omen.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up with you this game, my friend?
DA.
That's what I have you marked as.
Yeah. Lost. I don't know if you talked to Lost yesterday. Lost is going Exorcist, so we'll see how that goes.
Mm-hmm. I'm buffing
claiming
Gambler.
Yeah, I'm claiming Minstrel, but I might fall back into Sailor at some point. I'm pretty sure Little Fluffy is the courtier who picked DA last night.
No,
so if you can...
no.
No? Oh, okay,
She's
good.
the lunatic.
Oh, great. That'll be useful. How do you know she's the lunatic?
Well...
Oh, the Lost told you.
Yeah, the Lost told me...
Lost left. Didn't mention that in my my conversation.
Well, originally I wanted to make sure I wasn't courtier drunk, so I was like, "You're the outsiders," and the Lost was like, "That sounds right. There is a lunatic. I don't remember who it is. I forgot to write it down, but she took a picture of her information, so luckily she was able to check her notes and discover."
Well, that's good.
Which made a lot of sense with me telling Little Fluffy Santa I was the gambler before I knew it was a bluff. And Little Fluffy Santa suggesting I could gamble her as either the courtier, the lunatic, or the pucka.
Yeah. Struck, I think, is the pacifist, so that I don't know if that's useful at all. Angelo claimed to be the professor in that way that people do when they're the fool, so I think Angelo's probably just the fool. And did I have anything else? Oh, that's about all I got.
I've talked to the lunatic, Lost, you, and I had a very nice text chat with Noor, in which she tried to tell me she was the gambler. And then later back to Moonchild, which, though I think the Moonchild thing is true, I'm not going to admit to having gambled her because she first tried to lie to me.
How rude.
I think I'm going to claim to have gambled Little Fluffy Santa as the lunatic based on our conversation.
That sounds good. You're welcome to use me as Sailor at any point if you want to make me seem suspicious.
Okay.
But I'm going to let Aves in. What's up, Aves?
What's up, minions?
Oh.
What?
Yeah. Hmm?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're about the minions. The demon already told me.
I don't know. No, I'm the gambler, Avery.
Nope, Tony told me. It's fine. I'm the assassin. One of you is the DA, one of you is the Godfather. Who's DA protector?
I mean, I'm
what
the Sailor.
are you talking
I'm the
about?
Sailor,
I am
You all can do this bullshit all you want. I don't care. Kill me, kill Lost. I don't give a fuck. I know what I know, okay? God damn it.
I'm the gambler.
Yeah. You should gamble Avery as the apprentice. That'll lead.
That is not legal for the gambler to do.
I'm aware.
Yeah, so I'm assuming Milk's DA and Emma's Godfather based on claims. Santa obviously is the lunatic.
Yeah, I know that because I gambled her as the lunatic and lived.
Proud of you.
Yeah, I'm mostly claiming to be the minstrel to people, so if you don't tell people I'm the Sailor.
Got you. I'm probably gonna gossip something that makes Milk look good, and assassin kill to prove it.
Cool.
That sounds great.
Interesting. I still don't know what's going on here as the gambler, but this has been a fun conversation.
It's Avery coded, Emma. It's Avery coded things. Like
she's the apprentice gossip,
the spy, but she's not the spy. She's actually the apprentice gossip, and she's pretending to be the assassin.
That makes a lot more sense.
Probably gonna kill Angelo, and that's fine.
All right, is that what you want me to kill? Okay, great. Bye.
Grandchildren.
Yeah.
Just a big old Mormon family.
Hey, Emma.
What's up?
You're actually the gambler?
Yes.
Did you gamble me or someone else?
Why would I have gambled you after the course of our conversation?
Valid. Very, very valid. But I am the Moonchild. I randomly picked Struck because of what I heard in town. I have literally no sus on anybody.
No, I gambled someone else because they gave me a good townsfolk role and then tried to tell me lunatic and then tried to tell me pucka. And I was like, this seems like they think they're a demon, so I'm going to gamble them as the lunatic.
That sounds like Angelo.
It wasn't Angelo.
Okay. Alrighty.
I'm going to protect this lunatic come hell or high water, so I'm not telling anyone who they are. I might tell them I gambled them as the demon they told me instead of the lunatic.
No worries.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dak!
Hello, Emma!
Can I gamble you tonight, Dak?
If you'd like to.
Yeah, I would love to.
Okay.
As...
Feel free. Yes.
Dak, I need to know what to gamble you as.
Yes. I will ask you the same thing that I have asked everybody, Emma. Are you a good pick?
I am the gambler.
Okay.
I'm not going to gamble you because this was weird.
Monica, but I will agree that we're both good.
All right.
Good afternoon. Welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Aves.
I would like to gossip rather, that Milk, Alyssa, Monica, and Angelo are all good.
Yas. Heard. Blind.
I would like to gossip that at least one of my neighbors is evil.
Heard.
Not sure if it went off.
Monica.
I would like to gossip that Struck is evil.
Heard. Milk.
I would like to gossip that blind is the pucka.
Heard.
It's a very aggressive gossip strategy, but it might just work.
Who's gonna believe it?
I mean, I might not be the gossip.
There's a dodgeball quote in there somewhere.
So, who's got information? It's BMR. Everybody's got lots of really great information that definitely tells us who's good and who's evil. Like Monica, who's confirming me.
There's
I would have. Sorry, Milk. I'm going to agree with Milk and say Monica is probably not at least the demon.
I have exactly one player I presently trust. I don't think they know how much I trust them.
Is it me?
No.
You know what, Emma, I really
Will you tell
appreciate that. As your best friend, I really find
It's certainly not you.
Nominations
just pure venom. Like, absolutely not.
Are we still on for pistachio pizza? No?
I'm going to give the floor to Aves.
Yeah, I would like to nominate Alyssa, please.
Tell us about it.
Yesterday, I gossiped as the apprentice gossip that Alyssa, Dak, Noor, and Emma were good. Noor is dead. There was only one death. I can only assume I did not go off. So therefore, we should kill into Alyssa, Dak, and Emma. I do not care which one.
Alyssa?
I agree, but I also don't care if it's me.
It's like 6.
Alyssa, you're the best. I love you so much. You're amazing.
I'll make it 5. Oh, now I'm making it 6. Well, let's go.
I don't think this is a good execution.
Alyssa is on the block.
Alyssa does.
Lil Fluffy Santa.
I'd like to nominate myself.
Tell us about it.
I DA protected myself today. Let's see if it works this time.
It'll take 7.
Santa!
I mean,
We shouldn't vote on this. I strongly trust. No, what? God damn it.
That's a tie.
Oh,
Wow.
Monica nominates. Oh, Monica nominates Emma.
Tell us about it.
Well, I probably should nominate someone involved in the tie. Unfortunately, Lil Fluffy and Alyssa have already been nominated. And here's the thing, Emma. I am the matriarch of a large Mormon family, and you are not part of that family. Therefore, you're probably on the evil team. We should kill Emma and see if she survives.
No, I'm good. So is Little Fluffy Santa, but I don't know if she knows that yet.
Oh no. Once you said it was a person, I'm like, it's me, isn't it?
You're double claiming me, Emma. I have more grandchildren than you.
I think we
That's
should try to find an evil player to kill. I can prove myself at night.
Not Emma.
Can we kill Dak then?
Oh, we can kill Milk. That's
What if
also
it's a
a good idea.
mastermind day?
Yeah,
We
I
should kill
do.
Candle.
Let's nominate Milk.
Tell us about it, Alyssa.
I think this could be a bit of science.
Milk?
That's correct. This would be signed.
It'll take 7.
I mean, if we're not
We
going to
got
do anything
one
else,
more?
we should at least do this.
That's a tie.
I'll nominate Dak, I guess.
Tell us about it.
Dak is the last part of this apparent gossip. I'm pretty much more suspicious of the Alyssa part of the gossip based off that I'm okay to die and then tie in to save yourself. Lil Fluffy Santa, I trust completely.
Dak.
I have told everyone that I've spoken to my correct role. If you feel that I need to die because of it, that's fine.
It will take 7.
No, I feel that Alyssa should probably die. But,
I think a lot of evils are voting on this.
Yeah, no kidding.
I was trying to drop my hand.
Unless you being blind is the evil.
Dak is on the
You know,
block.
in my defense, Little Fluffy's hand was up, and so I didn't mean to die.
Aves, I think I heard something from you.
Yeah. Do you allow revisement to gossips?
Do I allow revisement to gossips? Sure.
Cool. Can I change my gossip to
Oh, sure.
Milk,
Now you change it.
Milk, Monica, Angelo, and Struck are all good?
That's fine. Blind.
Blind nominates Galdor.
Tell us about it.
I think that we should lift Dak.
Gandaldor.
It is a mastermind day. We should definitely do this.
It will take 8.
I'll panic with you, fellow minion. That's how I stay alive, right?
Yeah, boy!
What the?
It's gonna be a long game.
Gandaldor just go through it, that's right.
Yeah, one at a time.
All right. Well, now it's versus wishes of both Alyssa and Dak.
This is your final call for nominations. Ending in
We
10.
need to kill somebody. It's really important. We need to kill somebody.
Oh, it's a
Struck,
mastermind
what's
day.
your-
It's fine. Don't worry about
Have
it.
we nominated Milk? Did I nominate Milk? We did.
We
did,
have.
Right?
Yeah,
I'll
we have.
nominate Emma?
We've done that.
Emma has also been nominated.
Here. I'll nominate Monica.
Who's nominating Monica?
Sorry, Angelo will nominate Monica.
Why?
Probably good cannibal food.
Monica?
An effrontery, a travesty, a miscarriage of justice. We should kill Angelo instead. I've been saying this for like the last 3 or 4 games we've been in. We should kill Angelo instead of me, and instead we always kill me instead of Angelo. So
It will
emotional
take 8.
blackmail. Let's kill Angelo instead.
That's actually true.
That first game.
I
that
have
first game moves
far
me
too much
twice.
trust in Monica, so I don't see this being a good idea. Even if we have to kill someone, I don't like it.
So, what are everyone's?
Pacifist who
I'm going
might
to jump
die.
in here. 5 is not enough. There's also a lot of over-talking happening, so please keep an eye on that. The day is still ending in 10, so I would love to hear a nomination if it's happening. Milk.
Can I nominate Angelo?
Yes.
Justice for Monica?
Angelo.
My fate is sealed. Seeming like with how many nominations have happened, there's no talking out of this. I will die from this nomination, and I'm not a happy camper about it.
It'll take 8.
I will be running even more Vortox scripts on even more places until morale improves.
Thank you so much.
5 is not enough. Ending in 5.
I think Blind and Struck are the only legal noms left.
Let's kill Blind.
Moonchild picked.
No! Alright, what's everyone's 10 favorite Vortox scripts?
S and B.
I'm so sorry for the town
all 10
crier.
of my favorite Vortox.
Does Debased have Botox? I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then Debased.
I only know this because I played it yesterday.
Yeah, Mark, we're gonna do more half of the 108. We'll do some based. We'll do some.
No, but half of the way it's bad, Emma. Like it's
We're
actually
doing Vortox until morale improves.
I love half of the 108. Why do you
We're
dislike
so
it,
close to
Avery?
getting people killed. Yeah, what's wrong with half of the 108?
It's an older script. I just think there's better scripts.
There are.
I think it's a good way to introduce people to the puzzle of Legion.
Sure,
Even
I also
though-
just don't like Legion for what it's worth.
Yeah, I think it's a good way to introduce people to the puzzle of Legion, even though it's not necessarily the best Legion script, and just throwing stuff onto TB and like manipulating TB doesn't necessarily make the best scripts. But like, one of the things about playing TB with people who are very experienced is that you stop having to use your main mental processing for thinking about interactions and thinking about character roles and like what things do.
Alright, so the Vortoxing is going to continue until morale improves. I need to find as many Vortox scripts as possible, and everyone will play Vortox scripts until morale improves. Yes, more Vortox. Fuck. Hold on 1 second, chat. I'm gonna send you back to them and do something.
Sorry for the pedantry.
I just heard Avery say that old things are bad.
I did not
Rude.
say that
Avery!
old things are bad.
Dak
I
is
said
here.
I agree for the most part that just putting a new character on TV is bad. And I don't necessarily like the two characters that Half 108 puts on. And I don't like them together, and I don't like them on TV.
You don't like Legion Vortox?
I dislike Legion pretty heavily, and you know my opinion about Vortox.
Yeah, fair enough.
Vortox does not work super well with TB.
It really doesn't.
No, it has problems with TB, but the problems that it has with TB are slightly covered by Legion. Like, it just kind of like it's not it's not the best Legion. It's just a good way to introduce Legion.
It's okay. There are better alternatives. Good to try things.
Yeah. It's a good script to kind of get you dip your toe.
Really hoping for a no death night, because that would be spicy.
It would be.
Gandaldor.
Struck.
Bueller.
I'm gonna blame the minstrel? I don't know.
Do you think Emma has us deafened?
Fearmonger?
What?
Ooh.
Sorry, that was a keyboard error. You can not pay attention.
The Fearmonger has chosen a new target.
Yes.
I have never been the fearmonger. There's like a very small number of characters that aren't brand new that I haven't been, but I've never been the fearmonger for whatever reason.
We just don't run a lot of Fearmonger games. It's okay.
I feel like I would want to move it every night just to get the announcement going.
Yeah, the Vigor Mortis killed Fearmonger is hilarious. Can't nominate, just fear every day.
Yeah, you just fear every day.
That's pretty scary. Also scary, the deaths of Blind and Struck.
Goodbye, world.
This is what happens when you don't get nominated.
Yeah, right? It's actually completely true.
sat here, Emma and chat. Nothing's happening.
Avery and Emma are both AFK right now.
Oh. Hey, chat, how's it going? How you doing?
Chat knows what the heck you... No, actually, chat doesn't know what you are, because this is a player perspective.
Yeah. Player stream.
Chat knows.
Chat knows what's happening with Emma. Yeah. Well, it was definitely a mastermind game when I was dead. I don't know what's happening. Yeah. No idea. Hey. I just hope fiercely, Zach appreciates continued life. Thanks to my dead vote. Watch Dak be the demon.
Dak, how do you feel about Gandalf using his dead vote to tie for you?
I appreciate it.
Awesome.
Great.
As any good demon should. Ah, dear me.
Thank you.
Fuck.
Hey, Chad. Sorry about that. Artemis has been a little sick, and I was waiting for a call from her vet, so I went and took that. Sorry about that.
Hello. I am your grandmother, and I saw you as the gambler. Does that seem right?
I am the gambler. I do not believe the rest of this story.
But I saw you as the gambler. You're part of my big Mormon family now.
Okay, great. I am the gambler, and I do not believe you one bit.
What? Who are you confirming?
Little Fluffy Santa, and to my annoyance, Milk.
Ooh, interesting. Do you think there is a wild, crazy chance that Gandaldor is the Zombul that has voted to tie it off himself?
Not really.
Probably not with the kill pattern, but, it would be an amusing idea.
Okay. I sort of want to kill you for this whole line of thinking, Monica.
No, you should not kill me. I am a very good player, doing a very good thing, and not at all silly bit about being everyone's grandmother.
Yeah. Okay. We're killing you.
No, I am your grandmother, Emma.
No, you're not.
What is going on? Why am I being gaslit by good people right now?
I'm not doing
that. Little Fluffy Santa, you are the lunatic.
No. I know I'm the lunatic. I knew that from day one.
You are gambler confirmed as the lunatic.
Emma, Little Fluffy Santa, and everybody else, Avery has just traveled away. So, love you, bye, Avery.
Bye, Avery.
Bye.
Bye, Avery.
So now what?
I think we should kill Milk today.
Yeah.
We should not kill Milk.
Killing.
We should not kill Milk.
Yes.
Very bad idea.
Unless
Very
that's
bad idea.
an awkward problem that comes with not sharing information with one another. Killing me will prove nothing. I think actual nothing.
Why?
No.
I won't die. I'm pretty sure there's zero possible way for me to die. The only way for me to die is if Lil Fluffy Satan is specifically evil.
She's not.
I am the DA and I protected you, so you won't die. I agree.
She is the lunatic. Do not listen to her lies.
Literally the only way for me to die is if Lil Fluffy Satan is evil.
Yes, but
No,
she's
I believe
the
you to be evil.
lunatic.
Yeah. Like, you're
I believe
the
Milk to
claim.
be evil.
Yes.
Milk is also good.
Okay, now I believe Emma to absolutely be evil.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you know I was a lunatic because your demon told you, Emma?
No, because when I said, "Hey, I'm the gambler. What can I gamble you as?" and you said, "Courtier, no lunatic, no puka." That was my most normal conversation.
So the problem is that I am a tea lady. I don't find saying this because I'm very sus. And if I have two good people next to me, then lovely. Let's keep me alive. The two people next to me will be alive, and this is wonderful.
I'm the sailor. I drank with Alyssa last night.
That
No
is-
problems there.
No.
I'll nominate Monica.
Why?
Today, Monica tried to tell me she was my grandmother. I told her, "No, Monica, I do not believe you. We're killing you for this."
Monica?
I have many grandchildren. This is normal. I am part of a big Mormon family, and when you have a big Mormon family, sometimes you have ingrates like Emma trying to kill you, even though all you ever wanted to do was provide for them a loving and wonderful home. I baked you cake, Emma. Shame.
I'm just so taken aback by baking a cake and Emma refusing it. It'll take 4.
I don't think Monica's evil.
This is wild.
I think Monica's doing Monica things.
Monica is safe for today.
I'm fairly certain, if not the demon, that Monica isn't the demon. She still might be evil, but I don't know anything beyond that.
I'll nominate me.
Give us the deets.
Go ahead, Nor. Give us the deets.
Nor?
Interesting chambermaid info night 1 on you and another player. I hear that you've changed your claim to sailor and specifically drank with the tea lady, but I think this might still be helpful for town.
It'll take 4.
Yeah, I don't need to defend myself.
You don't need a defense.
I gave you the floor, you passed it to Nor.
And we still don't... Okay.
Not enough.
It's like they trust me.
I'd like to nominate Emma.
Tell us about it.
I think, if anything, Milk right now is DA protected, so it wouldn't have been helpful. But I think Emma says she's confirming Milk. I'd say she's confirming me, but either she probably got that info either by you, or by you, Rebecca, or by the demon telling her, not from my goofy telling her that I'm the lunatic.
I got that from you, Goofy claiming lunatic to me. And which I said was my most normal goddamn conversation. My first conversation was with Avery. I spilled meat on my keyboard and was cleaning it up. So most of that was just Avery talking to chat. Then I went and talked to you. You told me you were probably the lunatic. And I was like, yeah, that's great. And then I had a text conversation with Nora where she tried to tell me she was the gambler. So I was like, well, guess I'm gambling Little Fluffy Satan as the lunatic. Because that's all I got done day 1. Day 2, I had a very long conversation with Milk, where he was weird but told me he was the sailor. And then I had a conversation with Dak where I was like, Dak, I really don't want to gamble Milk. Can you give me something to gamble you as? And Dak just said, yes, you can gamble me. And then refused to give me any elucidation. Today, I spent the whole day on a call with my vet. I think I'm just good here, and I can prove myself at night.
It will take 4.
You can prove yourself by dying.
At night. This is wild.
4 is enough. Dak?
I would like to nominate Tony and the Lost.
Tell us about it.
Tony and the Lost has not given me any information this whole game. They've been pretty dodgy. They've been trying to stay out of nominations and whatnot. So I think they're probably a better kill than Emma.
And Tony the Lost?
We talked day one, and you seemed happy with the information I gave you there, and we haven't talked since then. So I guess whatever.
It'll take 5.
Are we doing this?
No.
That's really weird.
I dropped because it was going to be a tie when it was on me.
This is your final call for nominations, ending in 10.
Are you really the Zombie? It's not possible, right?
No, Avery has to specifically be the assassin.
Emma is executed and dies. Good night.
No, not you, Monica. Sorry, that wasn't ours, Monica the Zombool. That was someone else the Zombool.
Does someone have the names Avery said she gossiped as evil or as good?
No, but I don't think she's good.
I don't necessarily think she was the gossip either.
I think she was the alchemist, or the apprentice assassin. That I think is the shortest, easiest solve.
Yeah.
I think apprentice assassin makes a lot of sense.
good morning, and it really is a very good morning because nobody died in the night.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yay, we did it! Oops, wrong button.
Hello, what's
Hello.
up?
What are you?
The gambler.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
I'm the chambermaid. You want to try again?
I'm the gambler.
No, you're not.
I am. So,
All right.
if you're
Then I know who
claiming...
the goon is.
What?
Then I know who the goon is.
What is your information?
You and Milk 2.
So Milk's the goon. I gambled
I guess
him...
so.
Yeah, I gambled him the night before you all executed me.
You gambled him as the goon?
No, I gambled him as the sailor because he told me I could gamble him as the sailor, but then I'd die.
Oh.
And that
Yeah.
was somehow my most normal conversation on day 2. My other one was with Dak. I was like, Dak, I would really like to gamble you. And what can I gamble you as? And Dak said, yes.
All right.
So Milk's just the
that works
goon.
with my info. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I was hoping to get rezzed by a professor, but that did not happen.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right, cool.
All right. See you.
Interesting.
Hello. What's up?
We have not chatted yet this game. What were you?
Gambler.
Gambler. Okay. I'll tell you that I'm the professor, and I attempted to resurrect Blind last night.
Okay.
And that didn't work.
So Milk's the goon, you're evil, and we just go from there. Cool.
Yep, possible. I think that if I died tonight, I'm potentially pucka poisoned, since the kill patterns have been solo, except for the potential Avery evil assassin thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
I mean, no one died last night, so that would just make me pucka poisoned last night.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, or it's Zomboul, right? Although I don't really think it's Zomboul. It's possible. I don't know. I don't know what Blind is. I know what Blind claims to be, but if I'm sober and healthy, then Blind's not that, so...
Yeah, I just think you're probably evil.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm okay with being executed now, because I don't have an ability anymore, so...
Interesting. Okay.
Alrighty. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Good save, Dak. So I thought I would.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
I'm highly confused why Canada didn't survive day 1 with the pacifist and the Moonchild.
I have absolutely no idea.
Is Chuck the self-killing Zomboul?
Okay, that's interesting.
Struck, the floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. Along my journeys today, I spoke with an exorcist who claimed to have picked Little Fluffy Santa last night. Might be a Zomboul game, but in non-Zomboul worlds, Little Fluffy Santa might be good to pick to execute today. Sitting
No.
beside the tea lady.
Little Fluffy Santa is mechanically confirmed.
Monica.
I think Nora wanted to say something.
The floor is Monica's and then Nor.
Oh, okay. So I am the fool. I think Evil tried to kill me last night, or it was a Poe charge.
I'm having difficulty identifying demon candidates. I have Milk down as the goon. I don't know if that's correct or not, but it explains the weird chambermaid info from night 1, which means we probably have a godfather because that's 3 outsiders on my Grim. I think Dak and Angelo might both be minions. We probably don't have a professor, and that just leaves maybe Alyssa, Monica, and Tony, TheLost&Tony, as demon candidates for me.
Milk and then Lil Fluffy.
Oh, sorry, that's me. I'm Milk. I heard of a professor claim that failed to resurrect last night.
Yeah, I don't trust the professor. I trust the player who has failed to resurrect. The professor is just evil, probably responsible for making you evil, Milk.
And I'm going to give the floor to Little Fluffy Santa.
I disagree with Milk being a goon because I have 3 outsiders elsewhere. Hi, I'm your lunatic. I think everybody probably knows that by now. I saw Pucka, so in my world, I'm gonna live in a Pucka world until proven otherwise. I told an exorcist they could pick me last night. Haha, funny. So it sounds like they did that. I mean, you could kill me. I don't know if I don't know. I think we've. I don't know how much we want an extra Godfather kill. That's.
Nominations are open.
Probably
Feel free to
isn't a
jump in.
Godfather.
The Lost will nominate Little Fluffy Santa.
Okay, tell us about it.
With as much protection as there may or may not be on this script, it's always good to hit somebody who was at least claimed to be hit by a exorcist, just to clear that world.
Little Fluffy Santa.
I'll be nominating you right back after this.
It'll take 4.
Why do we not want to test the tea lady claim, Town?
Because Santa's
Because
confirmed
Milk-
by a gambler, and Milk is a goon who's probably evil right now.
Yeah.
I would
2
much
is Milk.
rather go into Angelo or Dak today.
Yeah.
Little Fluffy Santa.
I'll nominate and Tony the Lost.
Tell us about it.
I just think I don't know. I think she's been kind of flying under the radar for me, and her claim. I don't know how much I believe in the claim.
And Tony the Lost.
I have been pretty honest with quite a number of people. I am, in general, always willing to die. I think it's weird to kill a blue player, but that is not my decision at this point.
It'll take 4. And Tony the Lost is on the block. Angela.
Angelo nominates Angelo.
Tell us about it.
So 2 things. Number 1, I tend to trust TheLost&Tony. Not really based on a whole lot. Number 2, Town probably wants this, and I'm a demon candidate. Great. Number 3, I'm a spent professor who failed to resurrect blind last night. And number 4, it's very possible that I was Pucka poisoned if the lunatic saw a Pucka token, and that's the reason why the thing didn't go off. So, if we have no kills after I die today, I'm voting on myself, thanks.
It'll take 5. Angelo is on the block.
The troubling thing for me is I think the Zomble candidates are Emma and Blind, if it's a Zomble game. And I would nominate probably Emma, and it's interesting that Angelo nominated himself instead of doing that, because from my perspective, like, nominating Blind or Emma would have made a lot of sense.
Why
I think
can't
Milk's
Struck
the evil goon who's worried about losing an evil player.
I mean, I clearly don't believe that Angelo is the demon. So, if you think I'm the evil goon who is definitely evil, then I don't think Angelo's my demon. We could, of course, nominate me and see if I survive execution.
Godfather.
There's already been an outsider death, and the Godfather didn't trigger.
I was killed at night.
Ganondorf
The
wasn't.
other one.
Gandalor is not an outsider.
Lied to me.
What?
He's told
That
me he's
sounds
an outsider.
No, this is your final call for nominations, ending in 10.
It's me, Little Fluffy, and Milk.
No, Gandalf, I think you'll find is the Tinker.
Angelo is executed and dies.
I mean, Gandalf told me he was the Tinker, and I believe.
He's
allowed to lie.
No, wizards don't lie. They always tell the truth.
They tell precisely the amount of truths they wish to tell.
Yes, that sounds right-ish.
So, Milk, if it's a Zombul, how did Noor die? Because Avery's gossip on the first day was not accepted, if you recall. It was like a gossip based on
she
other
made
gossip.
a later gossip.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she made a second gossip, but I think Avery was probably the. I think Avery was probably the apprentice assassin, not
Right, who killed on the second night, killed blind. Which means that if it's a Zombul, the first night's death is not attributable to anything that we can see on the board.
Yeah, so Gandalf would be it would still be a Godfather game, but Little Fluffy is like. Also, I'm not the goon. I'm not the goon. I'm not the goon. I'm the sailor.
But also, we have a pacifist claim, a sailor claim, a tea lady claim, and a fool claim.
Yeah, and the pacifist didn't protect Gandalf, so Gandalf is probably just evil.
Mm-hmm.
Not an outsider. The Chamberlain info was wrong on me and Milk, so Milk is just the evil goon, I think.
Gandalf as the Godfather, maybe?
Yeah, that works. Gandalf the Godfather, Milk the evil goon.
But
Yeah, I
then
can see
how
that.
does Nor die?
I was killed at... Oh.
Nor was killed by the pucka.
No, I don't think it's a puck. I think it's a Zombul.
Okay. I think it's a pucka. So I'm not building
Well, I think
Zombul
you're the
with-
Zombul, Emma. You told us all on the first day, oh, I'm the Zombul, and then you just went on bluffing a great Zombul bluff in Gambler.
Wait, do we lose if it's a Poe? I think we lose.
I don't
How
think
about-
We have an evil dead.
Yeah, we killed the Zombul.
Okay.
In Poe worlds, we have an evil dead.
Milk, if you're good, you know I'm not the Zombul.
Very
Your
good
roses
morning
don't
to
make
all.
sense. Sorry.
It's looking
Nobody died.
Whoa.
This is
Well,
looking
this
pretty
is great.
Zombul-y.
So.
This is looking pretty Zombul-y.
Yeah. And I picked Milk last night, so if he is the goon, I'm poisoned and he's good.
Milk is
So,
good again.
I don't know what's going on.
Probably.
Yeah.
What are you? What?
Oh, I'm the exorcist. That's why I wanted little fluffy Santa yesterday, because I picked her night 4 and we didn't have a death that morning.
But Milk could have been picked by the DA and flipped evil before your choice ever happened. So.
Oh, good point.
No, it's a
Regardless-
Godfather, not a.
Regardless, unless Milk.
Hello.
Hey, Emma.
What's up?
What's your read on Dak? Because if we're building
He's
worlds where...
incredibly suspicious.
Yeah. And if we're building worlds where Gandalf is evil, I am now remembering that Gandalf tied off of Dak. Day
Yes.
2.
I would like to kill Dak. I still think there's a chance Monica is evil. I know you're here, Monica, but...
No chance that I'm evil, but I think we should kill Dak and Lost&Tony.
Okay.
I'm reading her as good. I don't know.
Just don't want to kill little fluffy Santa because I'm confirming her as the lunatic, and don't want to kill Milk because I think I'm confirming him as the goon.
I worry that... So the Lost is our only picking role left, and I don't know if she picked Milk last night, but I want to ask her.
Claims she did.
Okay. I need to look at the night order
And
again.
Dak was like, well, we don't know Milk's good because the Devil's Advocate could have picked him.
Yeah, I think the DA is the only role that goes before. Well, no.
Yeah, well, the Gambler goes before, but we killed our Gambler for no good reason.
What? Petty vengeance, Emma.
Emma, for me, it was the chambermaid info, to be honest, and not getting votes on Milk. I'm sorry. I read your frustration as genuine, and I trust you. I've been
Yeah.
there. I don't know if we're getting stomped or not, but if Gandalf's evil, then maybe we're in a good space. Who knows?
I think we're doing well if the tea lady bunch is real. Anyway.
Good afternoon. Welcome back.
Now what?
So should we execute one of the tea lady neighbors today?
I'd also like to remind Town that Ganondorf used his ghost vote to tie on Dak.
Yeah.
That's like still a thing that happened.
That
Our
true?
nomination.
That was a spontaneous act of charity on my part.
Not quite yet.
Okay.
So I think Dak is a wonderful kill today.
I mean, my sense of it is if the Tea Lady group is good players, we're doing great. If the Tea Lady group contains wicked players, we're doing very, very poorly and we're about to get stomped.
Tea Lady group.
I think if people think that it's a pucka game, there's almost no chance that Alyssa's not poisoned today.
Dak, are you still claiming yes?
I don't think Dak is a good execution today.
I'm not a good execution for the day.
I think Dak
According to
is
Struck.
the best execution for today by a long
Dak is the only blank on my grid.
I would still like to kill, I don't know which way I have to point, somewhere into that tea lady clump.
Yeah.
Left hand. Nominations are open.
Monica will nominate Dak.
Tell us about it.
If the Tea Lady clump is not full of evil players, Dak is an excellent execution. Gandalf wasted the dead vote to rescue Dak's poor life. And I think this is probably a reasonable execution for Town for solving worlds.
Dak?
Sorry, I just outed all of my information to Struck. I am not the demon here. I think I'm the reason that there was no deaths last night.
It'll take 3.
And if I am correct, and Milk is the Goon, Milk is good.
But I picked Milk. I would be the reason Milk is good.
Apparently several people have picked him.
Sorry, I'm the first pick, so in night order. I am the innkeeper. So I'm a bad kill. Make the demon kill me in night. Let's go with the Tea Lady claim. Dak will nominate Little Fluffy Santa.
Sure. Anything to add?
Just going into the Tea Lady claim. Let's see if the Tea Lady's real. I did not
Little
pick
Fluffy Santa?
Oh, I believe the tea lady. I don't believe the other side of the tea lady is good or possibly can flip back and forth. I don't know. So, could be safe today, could not be.
It'll take 5.
Yes, and as Emma says, so incredibly confirmed already. Don't know how much I trust Emma, but I will trust her backing.
Struck!
Guys, what are we
What are we doing here?
How many fucking evil players are in the Grim?
I'm saving a good player. I'm saving a good player.
You don't know. For another good player.
Like I was.
Little Fluffy Santa?
I'll nominate and Tony the Lost.
Tell us about it.
Past a blind?
Blind?
Building a world where the Lost and Monica are evil. It's hard to shake.
And Tony the Lost.
I'll just come out with it at this point. I'm the Exorcist. I picked Monica night 2, Emma night 3, Little Fluffy on night 4. We didn't have deaths in the morning, and Milk yesterday, and had no deaths this morning. So I don't know. See if I make it further into the game or whatever.
I mean, I just think Dak's obviously evil and is voting on this, and Monica might be. I don't know.
I'm not evil. I'm
Emma,
desperately
I am
trying
not
to kill evil players.
That's not 5.
Note, I've refused to use my dead vote.
I think we're out of evil players to kill unless we want to try Milk.
Yeah, Milk could be evil today.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
happy to kill Milk.
No, I'm the sailor.
There's both Dak and Lost are claiming they've made Milk good last night. I think regardless of if Dak's telling the truth, I think Tony made Milk good last night, and I think if Tony's telling the truth, Dak and Lost, Milk is just good from either one.
Dak, what's
but
up?
I am the.
I'm just going to out my information to everybody. Night 2 was Alyssa and Struck. Night 3 was Alyssa and Angelo. Night 4 was Little Fuffy and Monica. And Night 5 was Little Fuffy and Monica. Or no, Night 5 was Little Fluffy. What the heck did I pick? Oh, and Milk. I'm sorry, Milk.
This is your final
I
call for
wanted to
nominations,
flip
ending in
Milk.
10.
I'll nominate Monica.
Tell us about it.
I trust Team Tea Lady over here. I think Team Tea Lady's all good. Let's go,
Monica?
I mean, I assume this will happen because this is the stage of the game at which everyone decides, I don't know, we're bored, let's kill Monica. But instead of that, you should probably try to kill evil players because I'm just good. I've been fairly open about my information since finishing out my wonderful stint as the grandmother. Just the fool, caused a no-death night. Don't kill me.
It'll take 5.
Everyone's claiming to be responsible for the no death night. I love it.
There are a lot of protection rules in play.
Well, Monica, your wish is granted.
Yay!
Dak, night 2 you protected Struck, but who was the second one?
Still
It wasn't
counting
me,
down
right?
from 10.
Night 2 was Struck and Alyssa.
Okay.
Well,
Because
at least
I
if we
targeted.
don't kill anyone.
Struck night 1. If the Pucka followed me and picked Struck night 1 as well, then that could account for no death because we killed an outsider, the person I believe is an outsider. So Noor was actually a Godfather kill, and the Pucka didn't get a kill because it was Innkeeper protected.
Ganondorf is not an outsider, right?
No.
That's what he's claimed to be.
No.
Ganondorf, what are you?
Not an outsider.
What are you claiming, Ganondorf? Because right now I have you marked as the Godfather. You're claiming
I'm the
Gossip. Okay.
Yeah, I role swapped with somebody I understood to be the Tinker on day 1.
That person is also apparently not the Tinker, by the way.
I don't. Yeah. It's a missing Tinker on my Grim.
If you're a Tinker, raise your hand.
Get the feeling them.
No!
I don't know why Struck died.
Struck was killed by the assassin if Struck is a minion. But the problem is I have one too many minions now, because Ganondorf sort of has to be evil, and Struck is likely evil.
Do I sort of have to be evil, though?
Why did you dead voted for a tie, Ganondorf?
I wanted that to live. That's all.
So did Struck, by the way. Yesterday.
Yeah, I know. That's what's messing with my brain.
I didn't want to waste Struck's dead vote, and also, I mean, you know.
You can't use that defense because then you're wasting mine.
Yeah, but Dak, you know, probably wasn't the deep.
Nah.
We just keep tying off of him, so we'll never find out.
I don't know who's good at this point, but the good players are not coordinating in the
That does
slightest
seem like
game.
a good way for us to find out if Dak is the demon. Just never kill him.
Good morning. Dak is dead.
Oh,
That probably
how we find out.
I tried to tie off a good player, lift off a good player.
Hey, who's protected?
Me.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It had to be me today, because I don't think they'll kill me.
There's
and
only like 5 good votes left. We should just be protecting Lost at every opportunity.
It needs to be tomorrow.
I mean,
Numerically, it needs to be tomorrow.
okay.
We can tie it today.
All right.
If they
fair
put
enough.
it on without Nor's vote, we can just tie it.
That's right. Okay.
So
Cool.
it goes on tomorrow.
Look, let's talk about how you're not the goon.
Me? I'm not the goon.
Milk is absolutely the goon. Hey, what's up?
Hello. Highly confused. Is it just Tony and Lost?
I don't know. Milk is the goon is the thing I'm most confident about in this game. I don't have much other information that I can go off of because everyone has been so weird and suspicious.
Yeah, after yesterday. But my question is, why am I alive?
That's a great question. Are you the demon? Should we be killing you?
Would I, as a demon, claim Tea Lady?
If it's one of
Actually,
your
yes, I would.
bluffs, maybe. Every rule has to be bluffable.
Yes. And I will say that I would claim be the Tea Lady. But thing is, would we have a full Tea Lady and a pacifist in play?
I don't believe you're all in play. No. I believe one of you and Monica specifically is evil. I've had it on Monica most of the game, but the longer you live, the more it seems like you.
Yes. That seems like there's some certain. So let's kill Monica?
I think either you or Monica, maybe Tony. I think any of the three of you are probably good kills today. Just not Milk or Little Fluffy Santa, because they're both gambler confirmed. Milk probably as the goon, though.
That sounds like a good plan. But
Alright.
please exclude me from it.
No.
And then we have a deal.
You, Monica, Lost. Any of the three of you, good kills today. Not Santa, not Milk. They are good. Or at least, in Milk's case, the goon.
Cool.
Oh! No, I'm just remembering your ridiculous conversation with Milk about how there was no point in doing a tea lady test on Milk that day because Milk would definitely survive. Makes a whole lot more sense if you're evil and Milk knew that you were responsible for flipping him.
No. No. No.
What did I miss?
I'm just having I had an epiphany about the Milk Alyssa. We don't need to do a Milk Tea Lady test today because it won't work either way. It's because Milk's the goon and Alyssa made him evil. I'm gonna tell them on this. And they both knew the Tea Lady test was pointless.
Emma, I picked Milk first last night, so...
Yeah, but this was several nights ago,
is
Dak.
good. Dak
This
is
was
good.
several nights ago, Dak.
Oh, yeah, that's why I flipped Milk the last 2 nights, so...
Yeah.
But tomorrow, it's back to Alyssa again, so...
So we should do the tea lady test today, is what I'm hearing.
Or we kill the tea lady.
Yeah,
I think we kill
Alyssa.
I think we kill Alyssa, Monica, or Tony. I think Milk and Little Fluffy Santa are confirmed by me, the gambler, and anyone else can die. I don't really care at this point.
We should kill
Emma,
and the Tony
And
because
I hate how
Yes,
much
voting
the
happens.
fact that I hate so much the night that I picked Emma, there were no deaths in the morning, so I'm confirming that she's at least not the demon. God damn it.
I'm gonna give the floor to Alyssa and then Nor.
I was saying I want to kill Antoni because I think her voting has been sus.
All I was gonna say is the longer this game goes on, the more surprised I am that Alyssa's still alive, and has been outside of a lot of the information we've been discussing. So Alyssa is a demon candidate for me and has been for a couple of days.
Hard agree.
Yeah, because we haven't
I
tested
put
her once.
myself on the block on day 2. Died accidentally, but I did put myself on the block.
Dak, and then nominations will open.
Thank you. I'm going to say here that with Alyssa trying to push towards Tony and Lost, they are probably GA protected today and will not be tomorrow. So that means I would probably, and this is just my opinion, kill Alyssa today. Then we don't have to worry about the DA anymore, and then kill Tony and Lost to win the game.
Or we just kill and Tony 2 days in a row in case of DA protection.
Yeah, but then that gives them an extra kill tomorrow. Extra nomination tomorrow, too.
Okay, so Noor is all in on Alyssa being the demon. Dak is all in on Tony being the demon. Who do you think is the demon? Blind?
Also, Tony.
Interesting. Emma, if you had a nomination, who would you give it to? Me?
I would take a D6 out. And if it came up 1-2, I would nominate Alyssa. If it came up 3-4, I would nominate you, Monica. And if it came up 5-6, I would nominate Tony.
Well, look what I have here.
I don't have a nomination.
I've got a D6.
Oh, I love that dice, Milk.
Like, it's just one of the three of you. I don't know which. There's nothing that distinguishes any of you. I think, like, the Milk, Alyssa, we can't do a tea lady test thing now makes a lot more sense now that I know Milk's the goon. If Alyssa's the goon. So I think Alyssa is probably the best one, but I think it's close enough I would just roll the die.
Milk.
The Lost and Tony will nominate Alyssa.
I'm going to jump to Milk first.
I just wanted to correct Emma's pronunciation of sailor. She keeps pronouncing it goon. It's pronounced sailor.
The Lost and Tony, what's on your mind?
And Tony the Lost will nominate Alyssa.
Give us the scoop.
She and at least Milk or Lil Fluffy are evil together as far as I can tell. And yeah, that's the best I got.
Alyssa?
I put myself on the block. Day 2. I did tie it, but I did tie it thinking Little Fluffy would put herself on the block, and I didn't have time to react to it. You have a sober tea lady, hopefully maybe sober tea lady, on Final 5. Don't kill me.
It'll take 3. Alyssa is on the block.
Okay, now I hate this.
I am also not a fan of that.
I didn't want the evil team to be able to tie it, is all.
I think we need to leave it.
I think we're
We
out
don't
of
have the
dead votes to move
anything.
If we're wrong, we're wrong.
Burnt them all.
We'll have to hope that I am the... If it's a Puka, then I am Puka Poison, then we have no kills. Maybe, hopefully.
Oh, one of me and Little Fluffy Satan has to be good, I think. And Milk is not the demon, so...
Milk, Little Fluffy Santa, are hard confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not the demon.
I trust that Milk is not the demon. I agree with that.
Yes, Alyssa is executed and dies. Good night.
I mean, if I had gotten this far in this game as the demon sitting next to a tea lady, this would be like the most epic thing of all time.
Gotta happen
Just
once in a
the
while.
goon.
I still wish we'd executed the neighbors and proven.
Yeah, we probably should have tested that deal.
We tried. Day 2.
I'm so sorry I dropped my hand. That was an oopsies.
But it also, I seem to have been in Keeper Trunk that day, so...
Yeah, I think it would have caused other problems. But, you know. Now we're here.
I saved a good player by dropping my hand and making a tie. I
You were
definitely
also
believe
sailor.
this tea lady.
You were also sailor drunk one time.
Yeah, this tea lady has not had a great experience.
No, I think the demon followed me on that day, so I don't think I was drunk in any way.
If you're good, Monica.
Morning to everybody except for Monica. And that wraps up our game.
And
Congratulations to the evil team.
Great job to the goon.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I was the goon.
Oh,
No, he's not the
Don't
goon.
say.
sure you were, Mel.
Goon.
Blind, let's talk about your chambermaid picks this game. Who'd you pick night 1?
Milk and Emma, and I got a 2.
You definitely did. How about night 2?
Struck and Tony, and I got a 1.
And Tony the Lost Woke? and Struck didn't. You really, really had an eye for evils this game. On the good team were Angelo, who was Puka poisoned the night that he picked Blind to resurrect. That would have been a very powerful resurrection for the good team. And Blind was killed the previous night by Avery, our apprentice assassin. Nicely spotted to those who pointed out that solve. Dak was our innkeeper, who did not end up protecting anybody from execution, but did manage to stop Little Fluffy Santa, our lunatic, from having her pick go through to Tony the Lost one night. Alyssa was our tea lady who wasn't too well set up to save anybody this game. Monica was our fool who died by Puka going into the final night. Nor was our Moonchild, who picked Struck back when he was good. He was turned evil that night by TheLost&Tony, the Puka, but since he was still good when he was picked by the Moonchild, Struck still died to the Moonchild ability, even though he was evil at that point. And Gandaldor was not the Tinker, but the Gossip, who died day one.
Well played.
So for a fun and intricate BMR.
On the Goon.
GG, everybody. Well,
Good game.
So why did I stop getting lunatic picks?
Because I was drunk.
You missed a lunatic pick one night because Dak Innkeeper drunked the lunatic.
Okay, and I didn't get one the first night either, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, that was because the very first night, Little Fluffy Santa picked Struck. So she was Goon drunk.
Ah, okay.
Ah, that's why. Okay.
That all makes sense then.
I thought you had followed me, and then Struck was Innkeeper protected, and that's why that didn't go through. But I was trying to explain the newer death. I was like, apprentice assassin. That's why.
great job, everybody. That was fun.
Evil's been
Good
doing
BMR. Great
day.
BMR, Rebecca. Thanks,
Yeah.
Rebecca. For the game. That's great. We don't get to see Rebecca Storytell too often, so it's really fun to have her.
That was
It was
very.
an absolute treat.
Yeah, that was very nerve-inducing from like day 2 on, but a lot of people were like, "What's up with Tony? She seems evil."
Yeah, that was a tough game as a Goon. I was like, I don't really know where the evil team is. Should I throw away my vote?
I was 100% good. I was just the exorcist.